Hi, what's up, y'all? It's poppin'. It's D. About to react to this vid by Impressive. It's titled Ariana Grande brags about stealing someone's husband. And she also says Alicia Keys got more backlash than Ari. Oop. Okay, speaking of, I just reacted to Ariana Grande's full album on my Patreon, Eternal Sunshine. It is up right now. We are over there discussing the tea, okay? I also reacted to her new music video, We Can't Be Friends. That is also up at the moment. Listen, sis is working. She is working. And every time I go on vacation, people are always like, oh, you don't have to react as much. Enjoy your vacation. Babes, I am, okay? As y'all will also see on the Patreon when y'all see, you know, my travel vlog. Trust me, I'm enjoying my vacation as well. I can do both. I woke up early just so I can record these videos. It is 6:48 a.m. If you can see that, and I'm making sure I'm recording before I start, you know, the adventures of the day. So I'm able to do both. Okay, we are working. Anyway, yeah. So we're gonna hear what she has to say about this album because I had a lot to say. I had a lot to say. Anyway, let's watch.
But first, I want to talk about the girl group Flow. Flow recently dropped their new single, Walk Like This, and I like the single. It's a little bit more sexy and edgy, and I personally think that the chorus carries the song. The hook is definitely the catchy part, and I could definitely see people starting a trend to it. I could see their fans doing a whole TikTok trend to it. So I think it was smart how they crafted the song, and Flow never disappoints in my book. I think they've been pretty consistent when it comes to just making good music. Now, moving on, I want to talk about Chloe Bailey's latest single, F Your Status, FYS. And I noticed this single didn't really get much of a push, so I don't know what's going on with Chloe's team here, but I actually like this song a lot, and I was surprised that people weren't really feeling it like that, you know?
I heard a snippet. I'll react to it if she drops like a music video or something, but her music does not excite me at this point.
But it's an R&B song, a slower R&B song, and I think people want something different from Chloe. They want her to do up-tempo pop records. They want songs like Have Mercy and Treat Me. And I do think it would be in Chloe's best interest if she steered in that direction. But I still like F Your Status. I do. I think it's a vibe. I loved her vocal stacking on the song. You know, Chloe never disappoints when it comes to vocals, so I liked it. Also, I saw Halle Bailey preview her upcoming single, In Your Hands, and she has teased this song before, and I've really been obsessed with this teaser. I cannot wait to hear this song in full. Also, I saw Normani tease this new song, and I don't know what it's called. I think it's called What You Gonna Do. It's an R&B song,
what you gonna do, girl? Drop this
album. I like it, but I don't think this should be her next single.
Oh shit.
She needs to do something up tempo, and good. Candy Paint is the song that she needs to push. Candy Paint is a smash. A part of the song did leak online, so I did hear it, and I will say right now that song is a hit. So I would love if she leads with that single first, and then she could do a slower R&B song if she chooses, but Pop Normani is what the people want. They want Pop Normani. And it's the same thing for Chloe. People want Chloe to do pop music. And there's nothing wrong with R&B. I love R&B. I like when they do R&B. But I do think Chloe and Normani really eat up some pop music. Also, there's another artist I really like, and I've been really getting into her music lately, and that is H.E.R. I don't know if y'all remember, but H.E.R. was the one who sang that viral song on TikTok, It's the Vibe for Me, It's the Vibe for Me. So yeah, she's been releasing music over the past couple of years, but her latest songs,
I can't sing to save my life,
have been in rotation for me. I just love her voice. I love her tone and the little ad-lib she uses. She's a solid artist. Also, I did see H.E.R, who is one of my favorites right now, do a collaboration with the French artist H.E.R, and they have a song called Hype, and I don't understand the language, but I do like the sound, and I believe it's called compa music, which is very popular in Haiti. I like it, I do. And I also like another song Ira released. It's called Commas. This song has been on repeat for me. I love this song. I said it before, but I'll say it again. Ira is definitely the face of pop music in Africa right now. And also the singer Tyla is as well. And since I'm on the topic of Tyla, I do want to get into this because she recently canceled her tour. She claimed that she was suffering from an injury that got tragically worse, and she canceled all of her upcoming tour dates, including her Coachella dates. And that is pretty unfortunate. It is, but some people are suspecting that she probably canceled her tour because her tickets weren't selling like they should. Now, Tyla has gotten a lot of attention for her hit song Water, and she did receive a Grammy for Best African Performance. So she's gotten a lot of acclaim off of one song alone. But I don't think that's enough for her to embark on an international tour, especially since she hasn't released her album yet. I think she needs to drop her album first and establish herself first as a performer before going out on tour. Her team has been rushing the process a bit too much, so they need to let her album drop and let people get familiarized with her songs. And she needs to do more live televised performances and hit the festival circuit.
They said we trying to get this bag
because she does have to show people that she is worth seeing on tour. And she's very talented. I know she could perform well, but a lot of people might not know that. So she has to be put out there a bit more before announcing a tour. But I do hope she heals up and gets better. I think it's very unfortunate that she got injured at such a pivotal point in her career. But I know she's going to come back stronger than ever. Now, let me get into Ariana Grande.
Okay, let's go back to regular speed for this. I gotta hear this.
Ariana Grande dropped her new album, Eternal Sunshine. And one thing I will say about Ariana is she doesn't disappoint when it comes to her music. This is a solid album. And I wouldn't say it's my favorite from hers. My favorite will always be Dangerous Woman. But Eternal Sunshine is still very good. I like it a lot. And sonically, the album is very lush and very ethereal, and I love some of the melodies. I thought some of the melodies on the songs were very pretty. It was just a very sonically pleasing album, and if I'm being honest, I can't say that there's any skips. The only song I don't care for is Yes and, which is interesting because that was her leading single. But other than that, I really like the album. But the songs that stood out to me in particular were Supernatural. I really like that one. I think that should have been a leading single for her, in my opinion. Also, I like Don't Want to Break Up Again. But my two favorite songs, True Story and The Boy Is Mine. The Boy Is Mine was actually a reimagined version of Brandy and Monica's song, The Boy Is Mine. And when Ariana first said that she was going to do her own version, I was like,
what did she say?
I don't know if you can live up to this, but I have to say, she really did her thing on her version. Hands down, True Story, The Boy Is Mine, they are the best songs on the album, in my personal opinion. And as much as I respect Ariana as an artist, she is dead wrong for talking about her affair with Ethan. Now, I know she did also speak about her ex-husband.
I thought she had a fro. I'm like, all right, girl, chill out. You're doing the most now.
Him cheating on her song Eternal Sunshine. So she did have issues in her marriage, but while she was still married to Dalton, she actually had an affair with the actor Ethan Slater. And Ethan was married to his partner of 10 years, Lily J. And they had just welcomed a child together. But once he met Ariana on the set of the movie Wicked, he cheated on his wife. And he left his wife for Ariana. The situation all around is very messy. And as much as Ariana's fans want to forget it, Ariana keeps reminding people that she took that woman's husband. And in her songs, she was talking about it. She talked about their relationship in her song Imperfect for You. She said, I'll never forget when you told me. You said usually I'm effed up, anxious too much, but I'll love you like you need me to. Imperfect for you. Messy, completely distressed, but I'm not like that since I met you. How could we know we'd make bad stuff delightful? I'm glad we crashed and burned. I know we'll be there for each other. Child, these lyrics are toxic. Also in her song, The Boy Is Mine, she said something about him is made for somebody like me. Baby, come over. And God knows I'm trying, but there's no use in denying. The boy is mine. I can't wait to try him. She also said, and I know it's simply meant to be. And I take a full accountability for all these tears. Promise you, I'm not usually like this. Ish. It's like news to me, but I can't ignore my heart, boy. So she's like, listen, I know your wife is crying at home, and I know I'm responsible for that, but I still want you, boy. You're mine. I mean, the lyrics are toxic. And in the song True Story, once again, she seems to be unfazed about being viewed as a homewrecker. She said, I'll play the villain if you need me to. I know how this goes. Yeah, I'll be the one you pay to see. Play the scene. Roll the cameras, please. So in the song in particular, she's kind of snapping back at the press and the media for criticizing her. And she said, y'all can fantasize and spread rumors if you want, I'll be the bad girl, I'll be the villain. If that's...
Well, say that then. You didn't say that in that interview, girl. You singing a whole different tune because you were very timid and docile and, oh, you guys have it wrong. I didn't know what's happening. What are you thinking? But now you talking all this shit on this album, girl.
That's what you want.
Girl.
And she also referenced their affair on her song, We Can't Be Friends, Wait for Your Love. She said, I don't want to tiptoe, but I don't want to hide. But I don't want to feed this monstrous fire. Just want to let this story die and I'll be all right. Child, this story ain't going to die because you keep talking about it, Ariana. And I know she was being transparent and speaking about her real life experiences in her music. But I feel like it is a slap in the face
what
to
the fuck
Ethan's
is he doing on the right?
And she even broke her silence and said that her family was collateral damage in this whole affair. Ethan left his wife,
see, which
a wife that
is
he just had a baby with.
People are saying, oh, that one interview that came out, they lied, they made up stories about what the wife said, and now this is a different source, and she's confirming that this happened. I don't know, child.
To be with Ariana. And Ethan is trash for that. He's trash. And he's dumb because Ariana is eventually going to kick him to the side too. So he's really dumb for that. But either way, the situation doesn't look good for Ariana. And I know some of her fans will overlook it, but I don't think it's a good look for her at all. However, she won't be held accountable in the same way that other people might be held accountable. For example, I think about Alicia Keys. Alicia was messing around with Swiss Beats while he was still married to Mashonda. And Mashonda wrote an open letter to her and put her on blast. And Alicia Keys' image took a huge hit. In fact, her career was never really the same after she had an affair with Swiss Beats. Now, she did go on to marry Swiss, and they seem to be happy and in love. And Mashonda has also moved on and made peace with the situation. So everything is cool with them now. However, when I look back on the situation, it's very interesting to see how Alicia Keys was held accountable and how much that affair hurt her image. But I look at somebody like Ariana, and it seems like everybody is just kind of giving her a pass. I find that to be very, very interesting and a little...
I don't feel like everybody's giving her a pass, though. Like, how? People are on her fucking neck. That's why she's talking about it. People are coming for her and holding her to the fire. So I would not say that she's getting away with it at all. I think the difference, though, is that her career is way bigger than Alicia's career ever was, to be honest, and not to be shady, because, you know, Alicia Keys definitely had her moment, and, you know, she was very successful at one point, but I feel like when that affair took place, her career was kind of like on, you know, the decline. So it just like officially you know, kind of ended. I don't say ended, but people were just not really interested in her music, I feel like, at that point. I could be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong, because I don't, you know, I'm not like a Alicia Keys stan or anything, but from what I recall, I think that's what was taking place. But Ariana Grande, she's such a massive artist, so I think people are gonna, you know, look past it and still enjoy her music because they like her so much.
Fair, if I'm being honest. And I'm not saying that I expect Ariana to suffer the same fate as Alicia Keys, but I do find it a bit odd that she's able to get away with certain things, because I know for a fact another artist, especially a black female artist, would not be able to get away with what she's doing. Like, they would be heavily, heavily scrutinized. But I guess that's the power of Ariana's fan base. She has a very, very strong fan base. So it's going to be very hard for people to turn on her. And I might criticize her here and there, but I'm still a fan. I love her music. I love her voice. I'm still going to listen to Ariana. So I guess I'm a part of the problem. I don't know. But anyway, tell me what y'all...
Girl, you ain't a part of the problem. You just enjoying her music because it's not your life. And why would you internalize that and be like, I'm not supporting you no more because of your personal decisions? What the fuck they got to do with us? That's not our business. So that's where I stand with the situation. I crack my little jokes. You know, I make comments about her stealing people's men's, but ultimately, what the fuck they gotta do with me? I don't really care. And I'm glad she emphasized, you stole that woman's man because you did. This whole narrative of, well, you can't steal a grown person. Shut up. that don't make no goddamn sense. That is called stealing. That's what we call. That's what we call that. Okay, you don't ever hear that narrative when the roles are reversed. When there's a guy who steals a woman, you don't hear people being like, oh, he didn't steal anything because, you know, she is her own person and, you know, she just walked over there to him. No, he didn't steal. No, people are like, he took his bitch or he took his woman. Like, that's the terminology. That's how that works. When someone was previously involved and you interrupt that relationship, you stole them. That's how, you know, we use that lingo. Obviously, they're both wrong. Obviously, he made his own decision, but that's the slang lingo. I don't know why people are just being weird. I feel like people want to be pro woman and be fake woke so bad, so they want to be like, well, let's not put it all on Ariana because he's a grown man. Obviously, it's not all on her. They're both in the wrong if the reports are true. Obviously, I don't know all of the details, but if the reports are true, they're both trash. They both ain't shit. But obviously, we're talking more about Ariana because what the fuck do we know about SpongeBob? Who wants to discuss him? But yes, I already gave my thoughts, you know, in detail about the album, and I kept a couple songs as well that I really enjoyed from the album. I'm gonna keep listening to them and see, you know, how I feel. But yes, her album, it was interesting, a very interesting listen for sure. Anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think though. Let me know what other videos you want to watch, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.